Good, get the fuck out, Marie.
Okay, he's gonna have to deal
I'm tired of people playing on deputy.
Projecting whatever his problems are onto other people to paint targets on other people's back, especially either a single woman living by herself or a veteran. Okay, because literally people are advocating to come to my house and take care of me.
Yes,
all right.
Virginia. They did put a video out saying I was a pedophile. Yes, many. And I'm trying to
look at the videos that Dank's put on other people. He tags Betty all the time. He's done videos on Aaron. Dank put a video up on me a couple months ago. First thing, I can't get it up. I can't get pussy or something like that. Then he was going along with Philemon saying I'm a child molester. Saying I have 3 felonies sex offenses.
He wants to run me over. That's not cool.
Well, I don't really believe in karma. Okay, but I saw some karma happen to Dank a little while ago where he almost exploded himself and the whole neighborhood in his garage. Did you see that clip? He was doing some flamethrowing stuff in his garage and lit a lacquer rag on fire that was right next to a 1 or 2 gallon, I think it was a 2-gallon can of lacquer thinner. He almost blew himself up in the whole neighborhood.
And you want to know why he almost blew himself up? Because he makes dabs. That's why. I've got that recorded too.
Well, I could see that too, but what he was doing is he was actually using his blowtorch and burning wood. And he was going down this length of wood, and there was a rag right next to it, and it lit on fire. And right next,
oh yeah,
it was literally touching the can of lacquer.
I remember that. Whoosh.
It just went up, and he grabbed it real quick. But the thing is, instead of learning from that, he laughed about it. Now that's, to me, is some sick shit that you have no regard what you could have done to your whole neighborhood. I mean, during dry season.
Well, not only that, you know,
very little regard.
Not only that, how many streams that Dank has, you know, come out and talk about all this shit like he's tough, big bad Bubba Billy Bob, a tough guy talking about. He's talking about, I gauged it. I try to pop an eyeball out of a guy, you know. I try to pin it, smash his face to the ground. And he's laughing about it, like, I'm Billy Bob badass. Nobody I can kick your boy's ass. Blah, 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 blah. And he's just like laughing about it. Like, you serious, dude? You're thinking you're going around like you're this MMA fucking fighter, boxer, shit like that? And he laughs about like how you kick dudes' asses in a bar? Like, holy shit, no wonder why people are pissed on him. Because he talks how he's raging like, like fucking raging out. Doing fucking 90 miles an hour on 50 and that chick be a car, shit like that.
For other people, and that may be one of his problems that he might be working through, and that's why I'm helping training him be the best predator hunter on the planet.
Yeah, better than Rami and Alex.
I want to answer something to Chucky Boy. Yes, I took Taekwondo for 3 years. I can kick somebody's fucking ass. Yes, I can. And I've got a baseball bat right here with me at all times. And if somebody fucks with me, they're going to have my son's name right here across their forehead backwards. Promise you.
Oh, so you trained some martial arts. Do you know anything about
Taekwondo for 3 years because my mother couldn't understand why I was so angry.
Oh, there's something I do have. Somebody want to try to fuck with me? Guess what I got?
Do you
Bam!
know about Aikido?
Try to come to my house, fucking trolls.
Real quick,
I got something for you. Got plenty of ammunition.
The energy that's coming at you, past you. Learning how to see.
I do that on a daily basis, and I talk to God on a daily basis. You know, and I always say, God, just take the negative energy away. Just take it away from me, because Betty can't deal with it today. Like, you know, and he does. He does. He makes it to where it disappears. I don't see it. If I don't go to their channel, I don't see it. If you don't see it, you can't say nothing about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that I have to make this video because I have to tell the world what really happened, because my channels, both channels have been taken down with the truth. With the truth. And do you know how sick she was the other day? She allowed someone in her room to use my mother's dead photo and her name in her chat and laughing And then
oh yeah, dude. I mean, how many times have the trolls talk about like yeah, they took one on my channel back. It was a growing channel. It was, dude. Was I pissed off? Not really, but I wish I could get some. But I had some trolls talk about how they're gonna go to all my family, how they go to my mother, my sister, how they gonna go with my aunt, my cousin with their baby daughter that lives in Illinois, and how they're gonna try to exploit them and shit. I had a troll a couple years ago asking me, say, hey, does your stepbrother Logan have any cute young daughters? What the fuck? What kind of a person asks that? Oh, that's right, a fucking pedophile does.
Come to my chat. It's disgusting. You don't do that. You don't do that.
There needs to be a lot of de-escalation. Yeah, I think somebody, I don't want to say who it was, I think I know who it was, but somebody doxed my deceased parents in Tamara Wolf's chat. And in an old address of mine, thinking that people are going to go to that old address, and it's.
Oh, I know who. I know it was a sock account. I think it was called Ice Flunky CEO account. No. It was a account called Harry Ball. I already know who it is. I don't need to bring the name up as well. But this person went in my comment section and doxed my mother and my sister's name. Then another troll the next day doxed my cousin's name. The other one lives in Illinois with her baby cousin and my stepbrother, and doxed two of my aunt's names. What kind of sick fucking individual creep does that shit? I mean, I knew what it was for. It was a scare tactic trying to shake me up, to shut me up, and give me fizz away. Nice try, ain't gonna work. But I have the screenshots, and if I ever need to, I'll call the cops on that deal.
It's all really messed up. Okay, things need to de-escalate.
Hang on, Rada wants to know where the link is. Go look where it says, here's my receipts, and you will see the person in her chat with my mother's name, Phyllis J. Clemens, which is her maiden name, and then you will see the picture of my mother that actually says, do not copy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty low.
That's pretty low. That's pretty low when trolls had the dox and your dead your family's name.
Like,
I've had a few trolls try to do that. That dox my dead uncle's name, my dead grandma's name, my mother's side, and my grandfather's name, the one that served in the war, got a Purple Heart.
Because it made me sick as fuck. And then the person came in my room. This is why I got mad. I don't just get mad. And I've left everybody alone for a year, okay? I ain't said their name, I ain't said shit, but I'll tell you what.
I tell you, here's a good point I'll bring up with that Bay's talking about too. I remember last year when I didn't make up, and I didn't do a video for 2 months, over 2 months on my CMM channel. At the time it was called CMM Music, which now is CMM Auto Cockwatch, but I do video, music and stuff as well too. But for 2 months, I didn't do a video from I think it was beginning of May. It was my last video. I knew it was quiet like that. The trolls were talking all kinds of shit about me, talk about my family, talk about having the cops come to my house to do a welfare check. I had a couple trolls talk about oh fuck that. Oh, CMN, he needs cops need to go to his house to do a SWAT, see if he's got any underage child porn on his computer. They need to go through his devices. He needs a mandatory 5150. Just talking mad shit. And I didn't do a video for 2 fucking months. They didn't talk about anybody's name. Hardly went in chat. No videos. The only thing I did for 2 months at the time was I was being busy, taking care of stuff, going to work, hanging with my family and friends, and was on my personal channel doing my bus videos. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. But Shaq, for 2 months, they were just talking all kinds of shit about me. And you know whose chat they were doing a lot of it was? Flatheads!
When you start fucking with my parents, my mom, and you think that it's funny, you got problems. You got problems when you start doing that. And this woman is sick. She's sick. Everybody thinks she's great and funny. She's not great and funny when she's using letting someone use my mother's picture and my mother's name. It's disgusting.
Fuck that is.
It just makes
like I said, I more than likely, if I would have seen something like that, I would have said that's a little too much.
This is my mom, okay? Hang on.
Yeah, you know what? I have pictures on my grandmother.
Somebody says they want the StreamYard link to join us.
My grandmother's grave is down the street. There's a cemetery right down the street.
All right.
My mom and I, we went down to pay respect to my grandma on her, on Mother's Day. She lived to 89 years old. She almost made it 90 years old.
You see that?
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Do not copy, okay?
Do not copy, exactly.
We're going on.
Just like people, like some of the trolls want to talk about my day, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. My uncle was battling cancer. He was getting better and he fucking died from cancer. Fuck you. I was closer to my uncle than I was to my dad. I didn't even give a shit my dad died.
Can't do that.
But talk shit my uncle. Fuck you, troll. Fuck you.
And my mother.
And somebody there, just my opinion, I don't know.
Look, this is her stream, right? This Malibu Sky stream, right? See this? Can you see? Look at my mom's
not
picture.
real well.
Look at my mom's picture. Right
there.
there.
They're using it as a channel app. See, and that's other people planting the seeds. I don't know if that's her.
But
you don't know if that's her.
She knows
right.
them. And they came in and they lied and started saying that she gave me $3,000 and shit. She knows them. That's what's so sick, Aaron.
Well, I'm not trying to. Okay, I see what you're saying, and you got to realize there are a lot of people there that are propagandists that aren't in her best interest, or her friends that are taking advantage of an open chat room. So that's just.
But she should have said this. Hey, that's Betty's mom. You need to get the fuck out of here, or you need to take that down. That's sick.
Yep.
But she.
Well, and I have come down on her in the past about the way she kind of opens up the arena. She's used her channel for people to try to either get their beef out, or she wants an arena battle on her channel, and that's just not healthy. That's not healthy to somebody that's trying to get to thrival mode. Getting past all this.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is you don't, if you want people to leave you alone, right? Do not use something that's going to hurt somebody as bad as that. And that is what I'm talking about, Aaron. That is horrible. I would never allow someone to be in my chat knowing for a fact that is her mother, her father, her sister, her brother, her kids, whatever. I'd be like, get the fuck out my room, and I would block them and delete them. But she didn't. She had them come to my room while I was live. It was sick. She has to start.
I almost just wish
I'm not close to Malibu or her.
I just wish you guys could talk it out.
Aaron,
that's all I've got.
I have tried. Do you understand?
I know. Hey, it's happened to be the same way. I've tried to talk with her, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, I don't feel good. I gotta go." Then she starts up a live stream. It's if you don't want to be part of the crazy, don't be part of the crazy. Now, if somebody wants you to drop the StreamYard link, just an FYI in the chat.
Which one? The one we're in right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine?
In the chat. And I don't have much longer to hang out with you, but I do appreciate you once again to let me on and have a couple laughs at least.
You're welcome.
Okay.
But that's why I'm so mad, is because she allowed them to use mine. Whoever it is, she told them lies, and then she allowed them to do that, and that hurt me.
Yeah, there was some stuff allowed to be said about myself in her chats that she didn't jump on. She said that, she's upset with me the way I victim shamed without wanting to know the truth behind it. Okay, and that's hurtful to me, because I like to try to put my trust into people and mend broken things. Okay, men like to fix things, help fix things, or protect women. But the emasculation and the pussification of America that's happening today is a complete divide and isolation. And who knows who's...
I'm making an off-ball. I think it's funny, though, that Brian Keane talks about, I switched sides. He doesn't know me that well. He might see the video dropped. No, I don't switch sides. I call out people's bad behavior. Do I hate poor dirt farmer? No. I think it was fucked up what he did. He shouldn't have taken the cigarette and burned Gary Snow's fucking hand. I call him out for that. That was ridiculous.